everybody, how are you? My name is Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called the Flower Patch, and at the Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Right guys, thank you very much for all your wonderful messages. I truly am so appreciated by it, and you know, it's very touching of you. Keep them coming. Oops, my cat's here, as you may see, is in the camera view. Right, today I'm doing a 12-inch grapevine wreath, and I'm going to do a 360 degrees all the way around, and I'm going to do it in purples and yellows. Nice colours, they look lovely together for springtime. I'm going to bring the camera down again. I feel that I'm getting a bit used to sitting down, but I'd rather you see more of a close-up than me having to move the camera far back. Right, this is the grapevine wreath. It's just all small twigs placed together, so I'm hoping that this one is easy. I've not used it yet. I'm hoping that it's easy to use and to place in our floral and foliage. I've already placed on a hook. Today I've decided to place on the hook again with the wire, with the paper over the wire. So I've not done a bow. I had the ribbon out, but then I thought with what we've got, I don't think there's going to be really much room for a ribbon. We'll see nearer to the end. I may just add in the odd tail end with one loop of each colour. We'll just see, guys. Right, I've tried to prepare a few things. There's some things I've not prepared because I don't know the length that I'd like them to be, but some of the greenery especially I've chopped, well, majority of it. Right, I've got out where I've chopped some of our ficus. We're going to use this as our backdrop, and we're going to place this around you know, in and out, so we can spread it about. I'm not sure how many pieces. I've cut I think 2.5 stems up into some longer than the others, but I've chose this one with it having a lime green vein in the center. I've also got out again the eucalyptus cinerea, the one where you can bend and manipulate into all different positions, so I've got that out as well. Now I found this as I was looking, and because I'm doing purple and yellow, I thought this was a lovely colour. There's only 7 stems here, so obviously they must be the last that I've got. I'll have to have a look in my bucket, see if any have dropped to the bottom, but I placed them on single picks, and so I can spread them around the wreath as well. Now I've got out, I haven't cut these. There's one where I've been chopping on, where I've taken off the stem, and but the others, they do come with 3 we call sprigs here in Mansfield coming off of the main stem, so we may chop those down individually, and they are the birch. I've got different colours of the birch, but I wanted the sagey colour just to give a different tone to the foliage. Now in here I have got the oddments of our miniature boxwood. One's hanging out, and I thought we could incorporate some of our boxwood for the movement and our wispy bits. You know me, guys, I love my wispy bits. So I've just grabbed the bunch out. I haven't sorted through, but looking at them, there is some oddments placed back in that I didn't use on other projects, so I put them back. Now I have got out some of our sea holly or erygnium, and I've got it in purple. I've got it in like a creamy colour as well, or thistle. And so I want to incorporate some of these as well. I love these. I tried to grow these on my garden. The odd one grew, but then the following year they didn't come back. So I don't know if they're a perennial or not. Now I've got these, and I haven't used these yet, guys, and I've had these quite a while. I think they're jasmine, looking at them. Oh, it doesn't say on there. Oh, one moment, there's another one. See if it says it on there. No. So it doesn't say. So I'm not sure. I thought there was jasmine, but never mind. So we'll have a little play with those. I spotted these at the bottom of the bucket where I got the thistle from. So we'll use that maybe as filler foliage. I've also got out some, and I've took some rubber off of them as well, because they have got rubber stems. Our yellow gypsophilia with a few little white berries as well. So they are really pretty. And oh, if I can reach, there's 3 here what are larger. They was on their own, so I placed them in here. Some ranunculus, and they are peonies. So I've just placed those in because they was on again by themselves. So some little ranunculus. My favourite in very, very pale yellow. And I think they are beautiful. And last of all, I have got 3 vibrant and deep hydrangeas with a bit of lime green in as well. And I thought we could just place in 3. I didn't want to place in too many. They are quite big heads. So I think, yeah, there's 7-inch heads. So I thought we could place those in. I've took the leaves off. I didn't want the leaves on because I'm going to be cutting them quite short, and the leaves was down here. So that's what we've got today. So let's just place those back over here. We're going to start with our ficus. So I'm going to have to move my cat because he will be in the way. So let me just alter the camera, guys. So you may see him. There you go. Typical of my cat. If I can get it a little bit closer. So come on, he'll start to meow. Go on there. Stay there now, stay there. Right. And all you're going to need is your snips. Obviously your glue gun if you haven't got a glue pan or a glue pan. I have got my glue gun on actually today. So I tried to remind myself. So some have got 3 sets of leaves on. So I don't think there's many, and some have got 2. 3, 2. I'm just going to sort them out and arrange them. 1, 2, 3. Oopsie daisy. 1, 2, 3. I've done more of 3. I've cut the ones in 2, just maybe to use to fill in any little gaps. So again, we're going to go all the way around. So let's cut to 45-degree angle. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to place some at the top here and then some at the side. I'm going to do it like a little bit of a zigzag. So we'll start around here. And again, just manipulate them. You don't, unless you want them flat, and then just keep them flat. But I like to have a bit of movement and volume in mine. And I'm going to go that way. Because I'm right-handed, I tend to work towards that side. And I'm going to place one and there. And just bring it more towards the central point. It's another very cold day today, guys. Again, around the side. Then again, I've gone on the outside, so I'm going to bring this one on the top. Cat's watching me from over there. If I need any more, I'll just grab another stem. It's quite a tough wreath. And as you can see, that it's lifted up quite a bit. You could use this, I know hydrangeas are a summer flower, but you could use this for a spring or a summer. Just get that little bit of glue. I'm just leaning it in towards the centre so it overlaps some of the others. Yeah, I'm going to need to get another one. Or 2 maybe. go and get another. I'll get two just to be on the safe side. I'm just manipulating the stem so it's got a little bit of movement in, so it doesn't look too straight. Just guide it in, you know, follow the grain. Stay there. Cat's wanting to come over here. Right, I've got these little pieces that I'm going to add in just around here. Fill in these little gaps. And if you've got any oddments like this as well, you know, it's fabulous to fill in anywhere. Just move around your wreath. I can see one here, what could do with the one. And if you see something, I think one there next to the hook. Oh, he's made it, guys. No. Go on. I've got these two little single pieces. I may as well use them. Let's just place one. In there. And then I can see a little space here that could go there. Right, so that is with our ficus in. Doesn't that look pretty? Again, there's people who think that ficus isn't very nice. I think it fills up a lot of your wreaths. Right, so I don't need that one. Oops, a daisy. So let's add in a put some of these down. Just the odd bit of eucalyptus. If you haven't got the one with the bendy wire, don't worry guys, you can just use the normal straight one. And again, I'm just going to go around. I do like to do the greenery first. I have cut a few that's got more than one stem. So where that one stem is, I will place this one opposite. Again, I could, like this one. This has got more, and you can wrap them around your finger just to add a little swirl on it if that's what you like. I'm placing these on the top to start with and spreading the ones with the two on out. That's got 3. And again, I'll go opposite to where I've just placed that one. If I can see. There. Gosh. I thought I'd lost it then. And again, just spread out. You don't have to spread them out. If you feel that you'd like them to stay as they are, that's fine. Whatever you like. And just mix in some of the ficus with it as well. And this one. Right, without chopping into that one, I've got 2 with 3 on. So I'll place those at the bottom. Or if you wish, you could bring them inwards. In fact, let's bring them in. And then we could just spread them around, lift them up. I've just spotted one what's got no leaf on. So let's just chop that one off. It's very busy with a lot of foliage. But once again, when you get your floral in, your foliage will start to disappear because your floral is more of the focal point. Right, let me just put in our hydrangeas, and when I place them in, I'm going to place them in like that, but then bend the stem upwards like an L shape. But I don't want them sitting right onto the grapevine. So I'm going to do it just cut a little bit more off in the triangular position or placement. No, Marley. Oh, sorry. I know, but I can't have you on here. And then I'm going to bend. So that's what you're going to do. I'm going to push it in a little bit further. There we go. And then bend upward. So we've got one. Sorry, Marley. It's just that I can't have you sitting here. We'll do the same, and this one will go here. So where's the hook? Here. So you'll have, it's like I place it in the correct place. So you'll have 12 o'clock, then you'll have 8 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock. And that's where you need to position them. You know, they're thereabouts. Gosh, it is quite tough, this wreath. And then the last one. Will be over here. They're very hard. Just get the glue off. Okay, lift up your foliage, give it some movement. So you've got that for your floral. And with the yellow going in, it's going to look beautiful. Now I want these miniature or baby boxwood to come out from the side. I may bring some in. So let's just, I don't know about the birch. So we'll put that on the end. Again, I always say we may not use everything. If you feel that, you know, as you're going along that it doesn't look like it's blending in, Gosh, I have cut a lot down. Then don't worry guys, you haven't got to place everything in that you've chosen. This one's quite a long one, so I could let's start with some of this first. I'm going to go under the ficus. I left this before I placed in, I put the ficus in, sorry, before I placed in the boxwood, because I wanted to see, once the ficus was in, where I'd like to place it. So we're going to go all the way around. You want that wispiness. Oops. I've just pulled a little leaf off, so I'm going to glue that back on. And again, I want this for our wispiness, to give it that movement. There's some that's got two, I can't remember cutting them down. I haven't used the boxwood for quite a while, not this little one. And just space them out. I think it doesn't really matter whether I have 2 on, 3 on or 4. It's just a case of whatever look, you know, goes. Give it the more natural look. That one's a bit too long. Let's cut that one down a little bit. Oh, he's back, guys. That one's too long as well. Cut that one. Oops. And if they also stick up, that's okay as well. I've got quite a few long ones here. Again, we're giving it that natural movement. I think another one. Oopsie daisy. And we'll do this one. Oh yes, please. Thank you. Oh, cut that one as well. We'll place one more in here. I can get it in. Gosh. I don't think that one's sitting in very well. There we go. And again, so I don't know where the hook is. Oh, here. So that's what we've got with our boxwood around the sides. I may bring the odd one in. I've got some smaller ones. That's a smaller one. Oh gosh, that's quite got a lot on. Right. Let's just bring the odd one in this around the centre. So you could bring some in between. And you could have those just sticking up as well. I'm going to bring one in between each of the hydrangeas. So I don't need too many. Just have a little play with them. I'm not going to put any more in of the boxwood. So they can go on the floor. Right, I don't think, guys, if I look with the birch, I don't think the birch, you can't really notice it. It looks a bit, because it's very sagey, it looks a bit duller to what these dark green ones are. So we won't place those in. Thanks, George. We've got the 7 of these. So I could bring 1, 2, 3, and then have 4 around the edge. We could do that. Again, I don't know if I've got any more. I need to go through my buckets. So let's... And what I'm going to do with these is bring these around where the boxwood is as well. Just let those sort of like sit, leaning slightly outwards, so it's got that movement that it's leaning, you know, the foliage is growing in a different direction, and it's looking more pretty and pleasing. So just slightly lean them out. And we'll place one here. So you've got that sort of effect. And I'm going to bring these a bit more further out. Now, because I've got an even number, I don't want to put one where that one is. So I may just have to use 3 and place 1 in my oddments. I'm going to cut them all around the same length. I'll place that in my oddments. So I'm going to go where these hydrangeas are. So I'm going to place them there. Again, facing out. I just move that hydrangea. So then it gives it that impression like it's like a zigzag, in, out, in. And also it gives you that triangular shape as well. Let's move that hydrangea back a little so I can get underneath. So that then is, oops, let's bend them back into shape. Is our hydrangea. So I've got our beautiful ranunculus. Aren't they pretty? I've got 3 bigger ones. Do I place those in the centre? I may do that and use those last 3 up of those. And then we'll come on to our baby ones. These are little peonies. I'm sure they are. And they've got little buds on as well. So I'm going to go in between our hydrangeas . These haven't got buds on, but that's okay. all part of the natural look. That's what I say. And then one. Let's get that glue string. So we've got the three peonies at the top, or should I say in between? Let's get it right, guys. In between the beautiful hydrangeas. And where the hydrangeas are as well, I want to bring the ranunculus out there as well. Oh, I've got three out. So we'll just cut. So we've got those there. So in between the two peonies, or there may actually be, oh gosh, what do they call them? Is it peonies stroke rose or cabbage? Is it cabbage rose or something like that? But whatever they are, guys, they are really pretty. So where these big hydrangeas are, I'm going to bring some yellow here. So lift up. And just have it sitting out on the edge like that. And do the same on the other one. Just move that ficus. So then you've got those there as well. I don't know, I've got the gypsophilia. Let's have a look. I'm sure I picked something up what said jasmine on it, guys. Don't know what I've done with it. But aren't these pretty? Now you can chop these up. They're not push-ups. They do have like eucalyptus, and it's like dusted eucalyptus on them, and they're very pale. So it's where I've got these, I want to put purple. I don't want to put purple on purple, you know, here. So they'll sort of like get disguised. So I want to bring them here. So I only want 3. So I may keep them as the whole stem. Let's take that off. I don't want that. I just take 3 off. because on the sides, on the flowers that come off of the main stem, there's no wiring, guys. Hence the reason they're really floppy. It's just this main central stem that's wired. So that I don't mind that, because then that also gives it movement. I do say if you want to try and open them up, just be a bit careful, because I've done it many a times where I've snapped it, where I've gone a bit too hard with it. So just slowly bend them over, softly, and they will open out like that. So I could place those under here and have them sitting out, and they've got movement, as you can see. Oops, a daisy. When the wind blows, they will move along with the boxwood. So I'm going to place them under there. I was going to get some sunflowers out, but I thought I'm going to go and do peonies and ranunculus. I've been sort of like staring at the ranunculus for a while. So that's one. See, that one's really long, but I think I may place that there to cover that space. Again, let's just slowly bend them over, and we're just sort of like giving them a little bit of a helping hand to look more natural, instead of looking like they're still in the pack where they, tightly placed together. Trying to get them in. There we go. Let's just bring some of our ficus in with it. Now this one, I do think this one is really long. Maybe not, maybe not. But I don't think I had it down here. I'm going to take the bottom one off and just snip that prong off. I don't want the stem that long. I'll save that as I forgot to open them up. Ouch, just stabbed myself with something. I can see what it is. I'm going to have to cut that a little bit more of a 22-degree angle. Right, where's that little bit that I stabbed? So we've got where I've already prepared these and took the rubber off. Now I could dot these. I'm gonna, oh, let me just have a little sip of my coffee. Or do I? Before I carry on, let me see, it's purple on purple. And I don't really, and with those being a little bit lent over, gypsophilia, I think that would add a nice touch. So 1, 2, 3, 1. If I can grab it, 2. Oops, I've just pulled, I've just pulled the wire out. So let's just put a bit of glue on the wire, place it back in the stem. That's it. You can tend to feel it when it goes in at the top. I felt it go. So I'm going to place these here. And I'm going to cut them down a little bit more. Because there's a little gaps in here. Let me just turn it around, guys, so I can see. Bring some of the boxwood. And again, these are the same. On the main stem it's wired, but the little flowers, the stems that they're on, they're not wired. Not on these ones anyway. And then I'm going to place one more in between here. And if you feel that you'd like to have a few around the edge, that would look pretty as well. I mean, you don't have to have the yellow. You could have white gypsophilia. I picked this one because it's got seeds on. Let's just have a look. You can see, where's the hook? I can't see the hook, guys. Oh, it's here. I'm just fluffing it up. Right, I've got 3. I did get 6. I don't want to put yellow. Oh, I don't know. I've got the the sea holly. Let's use this one. I'm going to cut I'll save this stem. Right, I'm just going to see. Yeah, we're going to need them there. I may need a few more. Right, I'm placing them around in between, because you've got the yellow. I know you've got this purple here, or lilac. This has got green on as well, so if I take that away, you can see there's something, no colour here. We just need a little bit of colour there, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to look and dot these around. So let's just first of all get one here, because I can see we're needing one here. Just a little bit of colour. And that one there, just take that off. Why do I feel that one's really long? Let me just... Yeah, it seems a bit long. So I'm going to cut it shorter. Better. This is the one I was using. I'm going to get a couple more. And that one there, and then that one there. So I'm using 5 of the sea holly in total. And then one more. Which is around here. Bring that little bit of the colour there. Right, I don't want no more of the ranunculus. Now, I have got the last three of, well, not the last three, I've got some more, but what's on here of our gypsophilia. So where those two are, I could just offset it slightly. Because I need something under here. Let's just, please. So one. Got one there, so around there. And then I'm going to bring 1, 2, 1 around at the top there. Now again, you can still use ribbon if you feel you'd like to have a little bit of ribbon in, just to give it a little bit extra interest. To make it look slightly more. One moment, guys. 1, 2, around here. Pretty. Not everybody likes to have ribbon. I've just pulled. Oh my goodness, where have they come from? Yeah, not everybody likes ribbon. I like it in some things, in other things I don't think it's needed. Right, so let me just stand up a little bit. And then just fluff up with your foliage, your floral. And again, if you feel that you need a little bit more somewhere, I feel that with the ficus, I just need that extra little bit just in there. So once you've done have a little look around. So I'm going to just move it around as I go. Right, I can see some there. So again, the ficus is quite good for the filler as well. Or if you don't want to put ficus in and you want to place in some of your oddments, you can do that as well. I've got a little bit there. Let's just put one in. Because I don't want to add any other different foliage. I want to keep to this foliage. I can get it through the wreath. I tell you guys, it is quite tough. And as you can see here, there's a gap. I cut, well, this is at the bottom, and that's how it's sat. And I've got a gap there. So I've got that big gap underneath here. I've just moved the hydrangea out of the way. I'm just going to bend that stem of this ficus. Place that ficus, that hydrangea back. Got a little one I've just spotted again on the inside. Just there. Right, that's come off of I've snapped the little prong, so we'll place that back. With that, so we'll move that there, and then we'll bring this back here. So we've got, I'm going to place another piece. I'm very fussy, guys. I just like to make sure that it looks, that I've placed, you know, I've put my utmost care into it, and I've checked for different, you know, gaps, etc. You know what I mean. I'm sure you're all the same. I've got that going over there. Right, concerning the bow, just lift that leaf up. Right, where's the hook? I have to look for the hook. Oh, here. Because it's, you can't see it. Right, what's that? A leaf. Push that leaf through. Right, I've come through with one out of all of that. I think that's good. Right. that's what we've done for our lovely hydrangea and ranunculus. So concerning our bow, I've just got out something plain. I didn't want something too extravagant, you know, with a big pattern on or anything. Now this does fray, as you can see. It does fray. So I tend to, with this sort of ribbon, cut at an angle. If it still frays, oh, that was a rubbish cut, guys. If it still frays, I suggest you get a cigarette lighter just to scorch the edge to stop it from fraying. Now you could, if you've got still a few little gaps, I've just seen one there, I could place a small loop in there to add to it. So if I'm gonna do 10-inch tail on there. I don't want, in fact, I'm going to put them together. Saves me doing it one at a time. I'm going to put the purple on top so you can actually see it, and you'll still be able to see the yellow through it. So we'll do that. These are 1.5 inch ribbons. The deco web ribbon does tend to stick to a lot of things. So I've done a 10-inch tail end, and I've placed them both on top of each other. And I'm going to do my loops like that. I may do 10-inch where I fold it and it becomes 5, or is that too less? Yeah, I'm going to need to do a 12-inch. Just always check before you decide. Let's have a look. That's better. And then once I've got it in my hand, I'm going to cut like so. I will, you know, place it in the shape of the tail end. Now I'm wrapping one of the floral wire around, and then I'm going to, when I go to the back, I'm going to wrap one around the other. And I'm going to use, just hold that. And all I'm going to do then is get the 2 ribbons and just part them. You don't have to part them. Some people like that. And then you can just stick it in there. So I'm going to, where's my weaving needle? I've only got one wire, but that's okay. I'm still going to thread it through around this area. Just push it through. As you can see, it's coming out through the other side. If I can, let me just grab the eye to get a better grip. So I've just spotted another one, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's get really deep. There we go. So I'll place one piece under here. I don't usually place them together if I've got the floral wire. I just forgot, so don't worry, that's my mistake. Oh, I've just thrown my weaving needle in the bin. Do a U-bend with the wire. And then I push it back inside the wreath. So you've got, see, look, it's fraying, look. That's the one I haven't cut yet. So then that's your little bit of ribbon in there. And again, if you want to do the same thing, which I think it may be needed, probably diagonally opposite it. I could bring one there and have it in 3 places there, and then maybe here. Where's my weaving needle first, guys? Because I've just thrown it in the bin. Why, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Let's get another one. They come here, look, in a pack of 100. I got these off of Amazon. Oh, Marley thinks they're sweeties. So we'll do the same with these. And I only want one loop. I don't want, you know, lots. So I'm measuring it on the mat to 10 inch for the tail end and pinching it. And then I'm measuring it on the mat to 12 inch. Pinching it again, like there. Bend over like that and put it together where my thumb and finger is. Place it in with that thumb and finger, and then I'm going to just twist it like so. And then I'm just eyeballing where the tail ends finish, like so. Get my floral wire. A lady asked what size floral wire do I use. I do use a 22 gauge. I find it's quite easy to work with. The lower the number, the thicker it becomes. Twist the bow. I'll do it the correct way now. I don't want that one longer. Get my weaving needle. Place one through. Bend it over on the end. Decide where I want to place it. And place it here because there's just quite a lot of green. As you can see, it's popped through. Right, that's one. So we've got that one through. So let's now get the other piece of wire. Do the same thing. Sorry about my head, guys. Bend it over. Pop that through. Pull it through. Take it off the weaving needle. Grab your other one. And again, if your hands are slippy, for some reason mine are, use your snips just to help you start to twist. And then turn it upside down, push it in, and then get the ribbon, just part them. So then that's two of your ribbons placed in, one there, and I think I'm gonna place one around here because I can see a bit of a gap. Again, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I think it adds just some little bit of extra interest. Right, 10-inch tail. (12-inch) for the loop. Right, that's that. One more. We're nearly done, guys. Again, I'm going one way with one piece of wire and another way with the other piece. And because that's going to go here, weave a needle. I can't see where the wreath. Right, so here. Just pull. That's one. Search for the other. Can't see it. Oh, it's here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's come through. I think you can, well, I know you can. You can get the weaving needles in metal, stainless steel. I quite like these coloured ones because when they pop through the wreath, with them being bright colours, you can actually see them. Right, let's just, now I may cut these a little bit shorter, the tail ends. Let's just bring these tail ends down as well. Yeah, I'm going to cut them a little bit shorter. Can't find the other one. So I've done this tail end slightly shorter up above, but it's given it just a little bit of colour and a bit of ribbon up above as well. Right guys, that is it. We have done with our project for today. Sorry if it's taken a while. I always say I'm sorry because I know some people can get a bit bored because it's just dragging a little. Yeah, but I do like to do it step by step, and I know I slow my speed down, but I tend to do that mainly for beginners as well as advanced. So let's get rid of everything here. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it's a lovely colour that you like. I think purple and yellow go beautiful together. I'm going to just get my easel. Oh my gosh, everything drops from this shelf. I think somebody's in here with me. So let's get the easel up. And let's place it up. Right, so let's just alter the camera so you can get a better look. Oh guys, yes, the camera. Yesterday, oh, I had a disaster. I had to do part 2. I tried to alter it and I'm going to do it again. Oh my goodness. Now, sorry guys. I'm going to try. I've done it. I've done it, guys. Oh, hallelujah. There we go. Oh my goodness. Right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And we've had, you know, again, got a beautiful, beautiful purple hydrangeas with our very lemon coloured ranunculus. And again, I'm not sure what these are. I don't know if they're succulents or not. I can't remember where I saw the word jasmine. Now that's bothering me. I'll have to have a scour around. And our yellow gypsophilia, our eucalyptus, our ficus, our sea holly. These yellow leaves, I think they were supposed to be autumnal leaves, but they fit in here perfect. And our wispy boxwood as well. And just 3 of our, I'm going to call them peonies. I'll call them peonies, guys. Added in as well. And then at the last minute we decided to add in some ribbon, some deco web ribbon with just a bold yellow. It was more like a sunflower yellow, so I wanted it to stand out with the hydrangeas, because they're, you know, a mixture of tones of purple, but you can see the deep purple. So I wanted this bolder yellow to you know, strike, you know, bounce off of the purple. That's the word I'm looking for. And I think that looks quite pretty, you know, again, because some people don't like lots of wispiness. They prefer to have just the arrangement within around the centre. So I thought today we'll do a spring one, you know, to show that I'm not all about just, you know, I know I have a signature style, just with all the wispiness and things like that. I can create, you know, things with the florals all around in the centre more than anything. So again, if you want to give it a go, you can give it a go in unused hydrangeas. I mean, I've got pink, blue, white, another type of different tone of blue, purple, lilac, yellow. I've got numerous, guys, numerous different colours of hydrangeas. So, you know, if you've got hydrangeas yourself and you want to give it a go, give it a go. I'm sure you'll have fun. And again, as I always try to state, if you have a darker colour like this, get a lighter colour for it to bounce off, so it brings it alive, guys, and it gives it that lovely feel to it, you know, and that beauty. So and again, big with small, do that as well. Incorporate smaller flowers, you know, with the bigger head flowers. Again, it adds more interest, the contrast as well, and you know, and it's more pleasing to the eye, and you stand there and it gives you more of a wow factor. That's my personal opinion and how I was, you know, taught, guys, many years ago, but don't tell nobody. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a go, guys. Please subscribe, share and like, you know, to the world, to anybody who you know, just again so it can get my business recognised and help it grow. So then when people all around the wonderful world type in artificial flower arranging or artificial wreaths or etc, etc, the more, you know, people type that in and my name starts to come up, you know, the more I start climbing the ladder, so to speak. And I'd be much appreciated, guys, as I always am. So have a wonderful day, take care, and God bless, and stay safe wherever you are, guys, and good health. I love you all. Keep your comments coming. Again, I will always answer. If it's not straight away, obviously because I'm working, you know, then it will be after I've eaten my evening tea or dinner, whichever it may people call it. We call it tea, you know, over here. Then and I've relaxed and I've got my PJs on, that's when I start going through all my messages. So again, guys, thanks so much. I love you all dearly. I really do. You're my global family. So take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye, guys. Right, let's have a look, guys. If I can do it without it having to do a part 2. Oh, just. Right, there's the beautiful hydrangeas, guys. Look at the tones on that, the deep purple. Isn't that divine? It's absolutely beautiful. And then you get the green in it as well. And then you've got, there's your yellow gypsophilia with the seeds. There's your ficus with the lime green vein and your eucalyptus cinerea. There's your boxwood, your miniature boxwood. And there's your sea holly. Now, if you know what that is, guys, let me know. For some reason, I've got in my head jasmine. Why? I don't know why I'm thinking jasmine. I've probably picked up something today and looked at it and it said jasmine on it. I can't remember, guys, but I doubt if it is. And again, just a deep, you know, vibrant, not deep, sorry, a vibrant yellow, sunflower yellow with our deco web ribbon as well. And our soft lemon coloured ranunculus with the lovely, like a yellow leaf as well. I think, again, it's sort of an autumnal one. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I can't think of anything else that I've used, but have a wonderful day. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.